August 2026 horoscope for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. August is not here to make you wait. It is here to make you move. If you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, August 2026 can become one of the most energizing and decisive months of the year. This is a month about courage, visibility, personal power, and finally choosing the direction that feels right for you. The message is simple. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. And stop making yourself smaller just to keep other people comfortable. August wants you to remember who you are. The month begins with a powerful Leo influence, and on August 12th, a solar eclipse takes place in Leo. This is one of the most important astrological events of the month. Leo represents confidence, creativity, self-expression, leadership, passion, and the courage to be seen. And for the fire signs, this energy can feel incredibly natural. You may suddenly feel more ambitious, more confident, more willing to take a risk, more willing to say exactly what you want. But there is a deeper question behind all of this energy. Are you living the life you actually want, or the life other people expect you to live? Because August is not simply about doing more. It is about doing what matters. The solar eclipse can open a new chapter around creativity, romance, visibility, personal confidence, and your relationship with your own identity. You may feel ready to reinvent yourself, change your image, start a new project, take your career in a different direction, or finally give yourself permission to pursue something you have been thinking about for a long time. And if you've been waiting for a sign, this may be it. But remember, an eclipse doesn't always bring immediate answers. Sometimes it creates a new direction first. The details become clear later. So don't panic if you don't know exactly where you're going yet. Just pay attention to what suddenly feels alive again. Around August 11th, Mars enters Cancer. This changes the energy. Mars is action, ambition, courage, and desire. Cancer is emotional, protective, private, and connected to home and family. For fire signs, this can create an interesting contrast. You may want to move forward quickly, but your emotions may tell you to slow down. You may feel torn between ambition and personal life, between career and family, between what looks exciting and what actually feels safe. Don't ignore that tension. It is giving you information. Sometimes your emotions are not trying to stop you. They're trying to tell you what needs attention before you move forward. In relationships, August can bring powerful developments. Venus enters Libra on August 6th, increasing the desire for harmony, connection, beauty, and partnership. For fire signs, this can make relationships feel lighter and more social. You may meet interesting people. You may reconnect with someone. You may feel more attractive and confident. And if you're already in a relationship, you may want more balance and more quality time together. But later in the month, Venus forms a challenging connection with Saturn. This can bring reality into the picture. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes love needs more than chemistry. It needs consistency. It needs effort. It needs maturity. It needs two people who are willing to show up. So August may help you distinguish between a relationship that is exciting and a relationship that is actually sustainable. If you're single, don't chase someone simply because the chemistry is strong. Ask yourself, can this person actually meet me where I am? If you're in a relationship, ask, are we building something together? Or am I doing most of the emotional work? August rewards honesty, and honesty can strengthen the right relationships while exposing the wrong ones. Now let's talk about career and money. This is where fire signs can really shine. The first half of August is filled with Leo energy, and Leo wants visibility. It wants creativity. It wants confidence. It wants you to take your place. Around August 15th, Mercury connects with Jupiter in Leo. This can be excellent for communication, presentations, learning, marketing, content creation, negotiations, and big ideas. If you've been thinking about launching something, promoting something, teaching something, or putting yourself in front of an audience, this is a powerful period to use your voice. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Your message doesn't have to be perfect. Your first version doesn't have to be perfect. You simply need to begin. Because one of the biggest traps for fire signs is believing that you have to know exactly how everything will work before you take the first step. You don't. Sometimes the path becomes visible only after you start walking. Financially, August encourages confidence, but not recklessness. There is a difference between believing in yourself and taking unnecessary risks. So before making a major financial decision, ask, is this an inspired decision or an impulsive one? If the answer is inspiration, move forward thoughtfully. If the answer is impulse, give yourself a little time. The second half of August becomes more practical. Around August 22nd, the Sun enters Virgo, followed by Mercury entering Virgo on August 25th. This is when the energy shifts from dreaming to organizing. The first half of August says, go for it. The second half says, now make it work. This is an excellent time to organize your schedule, review your finances, create systems, improve your routines, clean up unfinished projects, and turn your big ideas into actual plans. You don't need another 10 ideas. You need to choose one and give it your full attention. Then comes the major turning point of the month. August 28th brings a full moon and partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. For fire signs, this can feel very different from the bold Leo energy earlier in the month. Pisces asks you to slow down, to listen, to release, to accept what you cannot control. And this can be surprisingly powerful, because even the strongest person needs time to recover. Even the most ambitious person needs rest. And even the most independent person sometimes needs to admit, I don't have to do everything myself. The end of August may bring emotional closure around something that has been quietly draining your energy. A work situation, a relationship, a responsibility, a dream that no longer feels right, or simply an old version of yourself. And once again, the message is, you don't have to carry what is no longer yours. Aries. August is about reclaiming your momentum. You may feel a strong desire to move forward, make decisions, and take control of your future. The solar eclipse in Leo can activate your confidence and remind you that you are allowed to want more from life. More excitement, more creativity, more recognition, more freedom. But be careful not to confuse speed with progress. You don't need to rush. You need direction. Mars entering Cancer can also bring attention to your home and emotional life. You may realize that your external success means very little if your personal life is constantly draining you. So ask yourself, am I building a life that looks successful, or a life that actually feels good? That question can change everything. Leo. August is your month. The solar eclipse takes place in your sign, making this one of the most important periods of the year for your personal growth. You may feel like you're stepping into a new identity. You may want to change your appearance, your career, your relationships, your goals, your entire direction. And you should listen to that feeling. But don't try to become someone else. The real opportunity is to become more fully yourself. This month can bring attention, recognition, and new opportunities. But the most important change may happen internally. You may finally stop asking, will people approve of me? And start asking, do I approve of the life I'm creating? That is a completely different question. Sagittarius. August brings movement, ideas, and a renewed sense of possibility. You may feel ready to expand your world. Travel, learn, create, teach, meet new people, start something completely different. The Leo energy supports your natural desire for growth and adventure. But August also asks you to become more selective. Not every opportunity is your opportunity. Not every invitation deserves a yes. And not every exciting idea needs to become a project. Choose what has meaning. Choose what can grow. And choose what brings you closer to the person you want to become. By the end of the month, you may realize that something you once thought you needed is no longer important. And that realization can be incredibly freeing. Aries. Leo. Sagittarius. August is asking you to step into your power. But real power is not about controlling everything around you. It is about knowing yourself well enough to choose what deserves your energy. This month can bring new beginnings, new confidence, new opportunities, new relationships, and a stronger sense of direction. But don't forget the other side of fire. Fire needs oxygen. It needs space. It needs rest. If you constantly burn at full intensity, eventually you burn yourself out. So give yourself permission to slow down when you need to. Rest is not weakness. Changing direction is not failure. And walking away from something that no longer serves you is not giving up. Sometimes it is the bravest thing you can do. Your message for August is simple. Be bold. Be visible. Be honest about what you want. But don't chase everything. Choose what is truly yours. Because this month may not simply show you what you can achieve. It may show you who you are becoming. And once you see that clearly, there is very little that can stop you. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. There are many star signs ahead.